and welcome to your reading for the month of June 2020. Join me as I take you on a journey of stars and tarot cards, and let us see what the planets have in store for you in the month of June 2020. So in the beginning of the month, only on 5th of June, we had a major lunar eclipse which happened in the sign of Scorpio, and when moon is in the sign of Scorpio, it is debilitated, and hence it gives rise to anxiety, fear, depression, and that would have been the mood around 5th to 7th to 8th of June for you guys.
So if you really like the video and you would like to see more of these, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And in case you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on my Facebook page or Instagram page, and also on my website www.harmonizeme.co, and also you can connect on the number which is flashing below for any consultation which you require.
So this week we have for you the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, this is a court card. This symbolizes actual person around you. So this could be a woman in your life, this could be somebody that you love, this could be your wife as well, and this woman is very intuitive. Her intuition power is very, very strong. Apart from that, she's also a mature woman. So if you're currently going through any crisis, she is the right person to go to, as she will guide you with her maturity and her psychic ability and give you the right guidance. She has a visionary power and she will guide you absolutely bang on to the steps that you should take in your life to come out of that issue which you are facing currently, right? Then in the second week of June, we have for you the Fool card. So this card shows that you are basically doubting yourself. You are really doubting yourself, and this is the universe way of saying that please go ahead, take a leap. You can see there is a fool here who is walking a path, there is a dog following, and further ahead there is a ravine. So if the person falls down, he or she is going to get hurt. So this card says that you should not be fearful. You should take that plunge and go ahead about whatever you have been wanting to do in your life, as universe and everybody is supporting you right now. So this implies that if you have a feeling of creating a business, or you had a business idea, or you had any idea in your work area, then please follow it. Do not doubt yourself. Self-doubt is the greatest enemy one can have. So do not doubt yourself. Please proceed ahead and everything will be fine. This is the universe. This is the universe saying that please go ahead. We are there to support you no matter what, and it is going to be all right, right? Now in the third week of June, we have some astronomical events happening. We have on 15th of June, on 14th of June, we have the sun going into the sign of Gemini, and this is your 9th house, and you are going to basically shine. However, then very soon after 15 only retrograde. So now when Mercury goes retrograde, Mercury is a God's messenger. So when Mercury is retrograde, you can expect issues, because Mercury rules intellect, telecommunication, technology, you can expect issues with all of these things. In all of these areas, you can expect a delay in the payment which was going to come. You can suddenly your mobile might start to behave weirdly, or your laptop might stop functioning, or the servers in your office might not be work properly. So be careful about what you are talking and what you're writing in this particular time, because people around you, your colleagues, your bosses, your juniors might not be understanding what exactly the context you're trying to put forward. So be very crystal clear about what you want to do, whether it is written communication or verbal communication, and remember to save any data which is there, so that if you're working on a project, it should not happen and suddenly your mobile crashes and all the data is lost. So keep on periodically saving your data. And in this week for you, we have the Chariot card. So this card shows that suddenly your life will pick up a very fast pace and transitions will start to happen in your life. Now understand that when we have a lunar eclipse on a full moon and solar eclipse on no moon, that too in the same month, these are all transitionary phases. These are the universe way of pushing you into a path that you are meant to work on. So they remove anything which is not meant to be in your life, and they push you towards your destiny. So coming back to this card implies that things happen to occur very fast, and that you have the capability to adjust to the speed to whatever is happening around you. You have the mental ability to adapt and to react accordingly. And for some of you, in case you are in a relationship, this implies that if a relationship has started recently, it will finish off as soon as it will fizzle out. Actually, the attraction is going to fizzle out as soon as it had started. For some of you, this card advises traveling, right? So the next week, the 4th week of June, on the first day itself, on 21st June itself, we have a solar eclipse which is going to happen on a no moon day. And the solar eclipse which is happening, there are 4 planets in the same house. We have Sun, Mercury, Rahu and Moon, which are in the same house, which is your 9th house. So suddenly your luck might not be as favorable to you as it was earlier. Be very careful. Remember that the solar eclipse which happened in December 2019, only after that there was a wild spread of the pandemic which happened. And now also, when the solar eclipse is there, the lunar eclipse is there, and the next week also we have a major event happening. We can definitely expect same kind of things to happen. Maybe a flood can come, or an earthquake can occur, or fire, or people going asserting their rights, I would say, and incidents of dacoity or looting can increase. So this week we have for you a Page of Swords. So this card implies that you might get a message regarding your niece or nephew or a junior member who is in your team. Now this person did not, most probably she did not or he did not clear the exam, and they are having some issues with the law right now. And he or she is also motivated by different kind of activities which are unconventional, which can cause issues. And this person is a little immature, and lot of overconfidence is there with him or her, which can definitely get them into some kind of trouble. So do remember to watch out for this person. Now this week we have Venus also going direct. Now when Venus is in retrograde, it causes issues in relationship. So when Venus goes direct, you can definitely expect to heave a sign of relief, as it would stop the issues in the relationship which were happening. So the last week we have for you the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is also a court card, and this implies some actual person around you. So this reflects earth signs. The pentacle reflect earth sign like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and this person is very materialistic and logical and practical. And then this person is also very, very good at performing any task, but this person might not be a self-starter. You might have to push the person to do a job, but once he is into that mode, he will be able to accomplish whatever he sets out to accomplish. Apart from that, this card also implies that there could be some kind of news coming in, some kind of money coming in, some kind of job offer coming in your life. So watch out for this. Then in this week only we have Jupiter, which is currently retrograde and in the sign of Capricorn. Jupiter will move into Sagittarius. Now remember that in November 2019, when Jupiter was in its own house in Sagittarius, and there was Ketu along with that, that is the time when this epidemic initially started. Now again, as I said, we have the lunar eclipse, we have the solar eclipse, and then we have Jupiter going again back into the sign of Sagittarius and meeting up with Ketu. So we can definitely expect some kind of event happening around 30th of June. Be very careful. And be very, very careful. Also, since this is in your 3rd house, so you need to be careful with your communication. Also, since Mercury is in retrograde, especially if you get the job offer, so be in your interview, be very clear about the salary that you want, because that kind of miscommunication can happen. And be very careful what you're trying to express with your siblings, because angers can flare up. And also be careful when you move out, follow your local government norms, eat chyawanprash, take ginger, turmeric, basil, cinnamon, black pepper tea, and also indulge in some kind of, take up time for some anti-stress activity like yoga or meditation or exercise or even dance, whatever you can do easily at home, please do that. Remember to take ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a very, very nice herb. It helps calm the nerves. So you have to remember that this too shall pass. So that's all, my dear Librans, and here's wishing you that the upcoming month fills your life with positive news and removes any kind of negativity which is there from your life. And of course, till the time we meet again, this is me saying